What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Came outside for a little bit, man, just to get some of this beautiful sunshine on this beautiful day. Um, right now, I'm letting that sun pop me right on my forehead. I mean, it's like beaming. It's like a laser beam hitting me right in my head, trying to absorb some of this vitamin D, some of these nutrients that are in the sun. And in this day and age, we got to do all these types of things to, strengthen and maintain our immunity. Um, I want to talk to y'all about how, certain foods got a lot to do with that too, man. And you can't eat everybody's food. You can't eat everybody's cooking. You got to be real careful with that. You had to be real careful with it before even these COVID times that we're in right now because people, there's some nasty people out there. You don't know what they did and how they prepared that food before it got to you. And then for people like me who are very picky and I don't eat everything, there's a lot of things that I don't eat. I have to be real inquisitive about what's actually in the food. Like for example, I don't eat pork. So um, I'm the dude that's in the store reading the back of the packages and reading the ingredients, standing in the aisle. I'm that weird dude that you see doing that because I try to make sure that I'm not gonna purchase or consume something in my body that I don't eat because pork just doesn't come under the name pork in the on these packages anymore. Pork there are several different disguised names for pork in food ingredients now. And you have to do the research to find out what those are so you won't be thinking that you eating good, but you consuming pig the whole time. And that's just one example. But so when people tell you, oh man, you picky, man, you too picky, man. Hey man, okay, embrace that. Because I'd rather be picky with my eating habits than be reckless and just eat anything from anybody. You know how people say, man, you can't eat everybody potato salad. These days it's everything. You can't. You have to question, man. Sometimes people get offended when you say, man, what's in this? What's in? They get offended. Oh man, I wouldn't. Man, I'm clean. No, I don't have nothing to do with that all the time. It's just that for me, I have to make sure that I'm not eating nothing that's against my nutritional principles. You know what I'm saying? The few nutritional principles that I have, man. And even when you go to these restaurants, it's always been a crapshoot. I'm speaking pre-COVID about a lot of this stuff, but especially now, even when you go to these restaurants, you got to be careful, man, because then you got people who are they turn into somebody different when they go eat at a restaurant. I know y'all got those friends who, when they get to a restaurant, they just become somebody else, and they act real entitled and real privileged and real stuck up. They want the wait staff to just bow down to their feet and kiss their butt, so they treat them real rude, not thinking in their mind, okay, this person's getting ready to go in the back and handle your food, or they can go back and put in a word to the cook and say, man, put the whammy on this cat because he talking real disrespectful to me out there in the dining area. You see it in the drive-through all the time. People talk crazy to folks in the drive-through, like, man, make sure you give me mayonnaise, not mustard. You hollering all into the drive-through thing. You can't see who you talking to. You don't know what they doing with your food, and he back there like, okay, I got some mayonnaise for you. I'm gonna make sure that you straight on the mayonnaise, partner. So you got to be respectful to people and treat them the way you want to be treated. But try your best to grow your own food if you can, and do your best at the grocery store because even the fruits and vegetables, man, they fondling the fruits and vegetables and genetically modifying them, and so even the people who are trying to eat healthy and thinking they eating healthy may still be getting some little pieces of some artificial stuff here and there. So you got to be careful with that, man. But watch where you eat, watch who you eat with when you go to the party and the cookout and the club and all these different places, and you just see a spread